To see a world in a grain of sand, and a heaven in a wild flower, hold infinity in the palm of your hand and eternity in an hour. This is the opening to William Blake's Allegories of Innocence, and they really open the possibilities of what an exhibition like this can be, because every artist within this exhibition is exploring the eternal, the infinite within a grain of sand. The show is called Intimate Infinite. Intimate in terms of this intimate context, the artist being so detailed, so focused, so obsessive. Your own intimacy with the work of art, that magnetic power of the work of art to literally pull people into a room. The other aspect was, what is the sublime, or what is that kind of feeling of elative love that works of art can create? How do you get the person who generally is out there taking photographs of sunsets to put their camera aside and find the same beauty in a Ryman or a Twombly and have that same sense of slowing down time? Conceptually, I had a very clear understanding of the journey that I wanted to take. On one level, it was about this dialogue within an artist's work. For each artist, he or she is represented by several works. But there was also that wonderful sense of the dialogue that exists object to object and artist against another artist. The idea was really to look at how different artists are expressing their own obsessive desire to condense reality, to tell a story, to explore materiality, whatever ultimately their own goals were. The first floor was very much about this direct dialogue between two artists, Cy Twombly and Robert Ryman. Artists who were working in their own worlds, their own language, and as their career unfolds, they've also got deeper and deeper and deeper and created more limits to their own work. By creating those limitations, it allows an artist to be completely free. The core to this room is Jasper Johns, and in many ways, Jasper Johns is really the starting point for the whole exhibition. You literally have time being sort of compressed into a moment, and it's contained. The drip there is forever a drip. For me, the whole notion of an artist through a progression of works and ultimately by their own obsession being able to invest themselves deeper and deeper into the works. That's what I see with Jasper Johns. If you throw yourself into the pure physicality of these works, they're extraordinarily beautiful. They're delicate and they open up. You look at the target and you see the newspaper that's printed underneath it. You see a touch of color. It does create something which drags you into it deeper and deeper. And I think he becomes, for me, the most important artist, really, that many of the other artists within this particular room were actually responding to. When you look at an artist like Eva Hesse or Hannah Wilke, we look at artists like Alberto Burri, who's also represented in this show alongside Piero Manzoni. I love the fact that these are artists who are in the same room speaking to each other in their own particular voice. Conversations can also be discourse and there can be disagreements. What I love about this room is to have this work which in many ways pulls you into it, almost like a vacuum, compared to the Jasper Johns, which pulls you into the surface. It's the top floor, which in many ways is the surprise. It's really a room for works of wonder and personal universes. There's obviously some surrealists in the Magritte and the Tanguy and some of the works that relate directly to that movement, but also these phenomenal sculptures by Cornell, or these beautiful obsessive worlds of Lucas Samaras. To have 7 Jean Dubuffet butterfly drawings in one show is probably a record. These absolutely beautiful works, they're fundamental to the language, really, of Dubuffet, but he's using the wings of butterflies, using the physicality of the real world to create something which is incredibly infinite in terms of its variety. It really goes back to the notion of William Blake's poem, where at the end of the day, the eternal, the infinite, is expressed by something which is incredibly real. It is about God, or the devil sometimes, in that detail. It's a celebration of beautiful things, beautiful objects, and beautiful minds that have that ability of taking universal themes and making them incredibly personal and intimate.